Olivia here for Whereaboutz TV on Wednesday the 12th of December. And forget Google, does anyone remember ask.com? Yet while we all focus on what Google's latest groundbreaking move could be, search engine Ask have been quietly beavering away to give their users a little more private time. Ask Eraser is their new privacy control that lets you prevent your search requests from being deposited in data banks. Most search engines store request data for over a year, so Ask Eraser's promise that your request will be deleted from their computers within a couple of hours is pretty impressive. At a time when privacy issues are paramount in the world of the net, Ask.com made a promise 5 months ago that they would address users' worries over their data being held for a long time. Ask has only 3% of the market share compared with Google's 55%, but perhaps once the feature goes global in 2008, die-hard Googlers may be lured away by the promise of extra privacy. Okay, let's talk new stuff. In case you didn't know already, MySpace is quite a popular social network for musicians trying to get their music heard and reach their fans on a deeper, more personal level. And if Transmissions is for the likes of James Blunt, whose worldwide success is an inspiration to us all, then Earwig is for all the fresh-faced newbies out there. Available only on MySpace UK, Earwig handpicks who it thinks is going to be the next big thing in the music industry. I took a look and I got to admit I quite like the idea. Because the acts featured already signed up to a record company, there's none of that desperation and fame hungriness that often comes with musicians' MySpace pages. There's a definite Brit focus and the music tends to be of the indie rocker type, but I liked the fact that the videos featured interviews and live performances. However, the guys at Mashable made a good point. It would be cool if users could help pick the bands featured instead of relying on MySpace to unearth all the talent. Next up is Whereaboutz, with a Z, just to show how hip and down with the kids they are, a new service that lets you announce to the world exactly where in the world you are. You can either whack it on your Java-capable mobile or, surprise, surprise, on your Facebook profile, just in case you haven't got enough apps already. Basically, if you post your status via Whereaboutz, your mates can see your whereabouts on a map. Cool. So if you're feeling a little lonely, instead of phoning your friends to see if they're nearby, because that would be way too old-fashioned, you can see where they are on the map. To be honest, it just seems like yet again another status application. I have enough trouble with my Facebook and Twitter updates as it is.
I'm sure you know all about the YouTube Partners program. Now I don't know why I was passed over for this program.
YouTube implied on the blog and elsewhere that that was really just kind of a pilot test and that sooner or later we would all be invited to share in the revenue.
So, they've been saying for a few months, yeah, it's gonna come at some unknown time to some unknown group of people.
So it seems like YouTube have finally got round to incentivizing their users to keep uploading interesting and original content. Yep, they're gonna pay you. Well, not all of you, obviously, because that would cost an arm and a leg and then some, but the so-called best users. Those who, in YouTube's words, have built a significant audience and who consistently comply with their terms of use. What started out as the YouTube Partner Program with only 100 lucky contributors, they are now accepting applications from everyone. The criteria for application: you need to create original content, own the copyrights and distribution rights, and for the moment at least, live in the US or Canada. So sorry, rest of the world. Anyway, if you're one of the lucky ones, you select a handful of your videos and receive a portion of the revenue generated from the ads that run next to them. Given time, YouTuber could become an actual bona fide profession. Last-minute Christmas shopping is nothing new, but that last-minute dash round Marks and Sparks seems to be becoming a thing of the past as more and more shoppers turn to the web to grab those bargains. At 9 minutes past 1 on Monday afternoon, UK shoppers burned through more than £700,000 in under a minute in online sales alone. So what does this all mean? That maybe the UK is a nation of savvy shoppers who know that online goods are on average 13% cheaper than on the high street? Or that the thought of the Christmas shopping crush is just too much and buying your dad a woolly reindeer jumper is far more enjoyable with your feet up and a glass of wine in your hand? Well, with Christmas drawing ever nearer, there are the usual festive applications doing the digital rounds, but electronic Christmas cards pale into significance compared with ElfYourself.com, where you literally get to elf yourself. So the production team at Whereaboutz thought they'd give it a spin. Enjoy!
Bye.